Hey, how's it going, everybody? This is MegaShadowFist, and welcome back to Ace Attorney, Justice for All. I was about to say, I'm your host, MegaShadowFist. I don't know why I always do that. Anyway, when we last left off, we completed the first day, or the first court case part of the third case. Yeah, and now we're going to go ahead and go on to the second day as opposed. Let's go ahead and hit continue, and go from save point, please. Alright, so when we last left off, Maya was like, Nick? What is it? I've got a confession to make. I'm terrible at figuring out magic tricks. Magic tricks? Yep, magic tricks are by their very definition tricks, right? But I can never figure out the tricks when I see them. I'm just not good at it. That's because the tricks are performed by pros. They do it so you can't guess the trick. But, the trick Pearly showed me was incredible. Pearls did a magic trick? What kind of trick was it? Let's see. It looked like she pulled the end of her own thumb. Oh, come on. Okay, Maya. It looked like she pulled the end of her own thumb off. My reaction exactly, Phoenix. First, she put her right thumb next to her left hand, and then it just disappeared. She could move it up and down and everything. It was incredible. Really? Was it kinda like this? What? Who? How'd you do that? Nick, you're like a real magician. See, this is why I just can't figure out magic. I'm no good at it. Especially hard tricks like flying away from the scene of a murder. You'll take all the fun out of magic if you keep trying to figure it out. Anyway, let's go ahead and talk, please. What to do? I don't see any way out of this. We're stuck between a rock and a hard place. There's no way we can solve the mystery of a criminal flying by tomorrow. I was thinking, do you really think the criminal flew through the air? The only one who thinks that is Mo, right? He says that he saw it. That's true. Mo looked awfully serious when he said that. Do you think he might be trying to frame Max? If that was it, he would have simply said, I saw Max. That would have been enough. There's no reason why anyone would believe he flew. But what if the criminal really did fly? There's only one person who could do that. Max. You're really not helping my confidence here, Maya. Alright. Any ideas? Everyone seems to hate Max. Ben, Trillo, Mo, they all have nothing to say. Nice to say, I should say. That magician does seem rather full of himself, doesn't he? Especially when he says things like customers only go to the circus to see him. He even hit Ben over the head with a bottle. But what? But that doesn't seem enough to frame another person for murder. Okay, the translations in this game have just been really amazing so far. I just love it. And it was proven that neither Ben nor Mo lied on the stand. Maybe Ben saw the ringmaster wearing Max's costume. But Mo clearly said that he saw Max himself. Okie dokie then. So we did get a couple of new items. Let's see if you have anything to say about maybe the broken bottle. Did you say anything about that before? Whoa! Max used a broken bottle to crack Ben over the head? No. It broke because Max cracked Ben over the head with it. He must have really hit him hard then. I guess I should give it a try, for research purposes. Come here. I've got a nice bottle right here for you, Nick. Yow! That's weird. It didn't break. Of course it didn't! You hit me with a plastic bottle! Wow, Maya. Okie dokie then. What do you have to say about Money the Monkey? What? Okay, nothing to say about this. Nothing. She must have been trying to think of a joke or something. Oh, that was actually new. Let's see if... I mean, what about this? Yeah. Sorry, I got nothing. She must have been trying to think up a joke or something. Alright. What about the ring? Can you believe this cost 3 months of pay? 3 months! Trillo doesn't skimp when it comes to Regina. He's really in love. It looks like real glass, like a real glass stone. Its brilliance is amazing. I bet Money would love to get his hands on this again. I'll have to get this back to Trillo sometime. Honestly, it doesn't even look like that valuable of a ring, ladies and gentlemen. It looks like the type of ring that you would get at some type of, not a pachinko machine, but, yeah, one of those things where you put the coin in, like a coin, and then you like spin the knob and you get some random thing. Anyway, Russell's autopsy report, that's probably not going to be anything. Nope, 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 nope. Okay. Wooden box. What do you have to say about this? 20 pounds, huh? That's pretty heavy. Especially since the only thing inside was a small bottle of pepper. The more you think about it, the more it starts to make your head hurt. But compared to tomorrow, this will be a happy memory. Tomorrow? Don't get ahead of yourself, Maya. Let's concentrate on today. And last but not least, the pepper. Small seasoning bottle is what it's called. You want to know something, Nick? I love to put pepper on my hamburgers, but I also like to put pepper on peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Ew! Do you think I'm weird? You don't seem to be in a very good mood today. Of course I'm not! I have to find a criminal who has discovered the ability to fly. Yeah, I guess that would put you in a bad mood. I have a feeling that they say it's pepper, but in the actual Japanese version, it's not. Actually, fun fact. Oh, actually, I think, hold on. Let me go to present. I think, so, hold on. Let me present Mo first. See if you have anything to say about this. And then, yeah. Mo is a really nice guy, don't you think, Nick? He taught us to tell about the inner workings of the circus. Yep, it definitely made me look at things in a new light, random slowdown. And he's got such a great sense of humor. It tickles your funny bone, doesn't it? Well, I can't argue that some people might find it funny. But the only thing that it tickles on me is my desire for high-quality earplugs. Actually, like I said, these games take place in the future. The first one took place in 2016, this one takes place in 2017. I can only assume the third one takes place in 2018. I believe that the fifth game, Dual Destinies, takes place in 2027 or something? I don't know. But I think in the Japanese version, like the games actually took place when they came out. So the first one took place in 2001 when it came out, and so on and so forth, which is interesting. It's kind of interesting how they change things, how the differences between versions. Like this, like I said, like this isn't just like a translation. Like this is a legitimate localization. They changed a lot of things to make this take place in the U.S. Anyway, circus entrance is where I want to go first, I assume. December 29th, Very Big Circus, circus entrance. You hear that? It sounds like two people arguing. Alright, let's do it. Are you ready? Yes, wait. Quit your whining. Let's get this shot already. Alright, let's go. Row, row, row your boat. Row, row, row your boat. What are you doing? Gently down the stream. Come on, you know that. I'm trying my best, but Trillo, this just isn't going to work. Do you really enjoy saying dumb things? You're going to have to be on your own someday. If you can't handle something as simple as this, what are you going to do then? It's kind of hard to read that green text a little bit, actually. Hello, Ben. Hello to you too, Trillo. What are you doing here? Can't you see we're on a secret crash training course? I'm sorry. Secret crash training? Whoa. Yes, Trillo wouldn't give up until I said we'd try his idea of a new routine. So, we were trying to sing in a round for our new ventriloquism act. In a round? You can really do that? That's incredible! See, even they are surprised by this idea, I told you! They're not the only ones, you even surprised me with your idea. Once we've got a grip on basics, it's just a matter of practice. You think so? Oh, I almost forgot, I wanted to give this back to you. Ah, there it is! Now that I've got this ring back, it's time to take one more shot at Regina. Alrighty then, so first and foremost, let's have a little talksies about today's trial. I know that you already testified in court today. You want to talk about what we saw, right? Yes. Well, at first we thought it was the old man. Just looking at his walk and how he acted, right, Ben? Huh? Oh, yeah, that's right. But then we said hello and didn't even get a reply. Not to mention he was draped in those gaudy symbols. What would you have thought if he was wearing those symbols? What do you think, Ben? What? Oh, I would have thought it was the ringmaster. Something just isn't adding up here. I wonder who they really saw. Alright, marriage. I was hoping I could ask you about Regina. I'm completely serious about her. That's why I'm waiting for her eyes even now. Or her even waiting for her eyes. Really? That's so sweet! But if you really wanted to see Regina, shouldn't you check out the tent? Ha! You haven't got a clue about things, do you, sweetheart? Huh? Waiting like this is part of being in love. How so? If you had a clue, you would know that waiting is such a sweet, wonderful torture. When your body aches for your partner's love, that's one of the best parts. Yeah, I knew that. Poor Maya, she's so red she looks like a vine-ripe tomato. Vine-ripe tomato. Is that really a phrase? I've never heard someone say that before, I don't think. Anyway. So, how is this new routine working out? Will you two just take a chill pill already? Our routine's our secret. We're going to take the ventriloquism world by storm. It'll be a real revolution. That sounds incredible. But let me make one thing clear. We're not going to take on the world just because that jerk said we should. That jerk? Who do you think, Phoenix? Use your head. Max Galactica! Performances should aim for the world. Who does he think he is? Trillo, you seem really fired up about all this. He needs to realize that he isn't the only one who can conquer the world stage. You're right. Mark my words, I, Trilloquist, will win the Grand Prix. You're the man now, doll. Row, 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 your boat will be the key to the glorious victory. To A. Not to rain on your parade, but wouldn't a more mature song be best? Hey, you gotta start somewhere, right? Don't screw this up, you gotta be a part of this too. Alrighty then. Well, that's that, so I don't think that anything's changed. That looks new, I think. Is it? Or maybe I'm just noticing something. Nick, the entrance is right here. Maya, the circus is closed today. No clowns. Okay, yep. Okay. I thought that was new, but no. It's not. It's just that I just noticed something else. Take a picture with whoever stumbled across. It's not like we're here on business or anything. Anyway, now that that's there, let's go ahead and move. Lodging House Plaza, Big Top, Right, Company Law Office, Detention Center. Actually, I want to go to the Detention Center first. December 29th, Detention Center, Visitor's Room. Ow, my sweeties! You mind hurrying up and getting me out of this place? We're doing our best, Max. Just hang in there. This is a new song, isn't it? Or maybe it's just the first time that I'm noticing it. A little while ago, some people from a local TV station came by. They said that, since I'm a famed magician, let's make your very own TV special. Really? What kind of TV special? Maximilian Galactica, The Great Prison Escape. It would be aired live. Hey, that sounds like it would be an awesome special. But if I do this special before I'm acquitted, they'll never let me out of here for real. Well, it would surely be an unnecessary addition to your troubles with the law. That's what I was thinking, but the production staff is already working on the show. That doesn't sound like my Raven voice, does it? Okay. If you don't get me out quick, I'll have no choice but to stage a real prison break. You seem awfully calm about that possibility. I'd have no choice. It would be a contractual obligation. That's show business. Okay. Yeah, I feel like I'm not doing my Raven voice properly today. Night of the murder. The night of the crime. You didn't happen to fly off into the sky, did you? Here is how everything went down, sweetie. At the time of the murder, I was sitting in the ringmaster's room. Not to mention, flying off into the sky is just not something I can do at will. I don't care what the stoogey clown says, it wasn't me. Max, do you mind teaching me the trick behind flying? You'll have to forgive me, sweetie. The difference between me and cheap imitation magicians is that I keep my mouth shut. Oh, clearly you do. As if what happened a few hours before this just didn't happen. I don't teach people tricks, but I will say this much. It's much harder than you think. Alrighty then. Like, here's my Rita voice. This is my Raven voice. Like, this is my Raven voice. There we go. There we go. I was thinking about this in court today. I've got a favor to ask of you. Anything for you, sweetie. Be friends with the other performers in the circus. Fabulous. A great joke. Why would I be friends with a bunch of hacks like that? But I've won on the world stage. I won the International Grand Prix. International Grand Prix. Performances always look should always look to perform on the world stage. But the performers at this circus are completely and utterly devoid of ambition. That is something that I can simply not tolerate. Ambition, huh? Something about what Max just said rings true to my ears. Alright, the Grand Prix, which we've already heard about. I don't know why this is news. Oh my sweeties want to hear all about the Grand Prix, don't they? To be honest though, I've told this story like 100 times already, so it's a bit boring. We're sorry to make you tell it again. You must not have heard me. I am really sick of telling this story. But what can you do? I'm Maximilian Galactica. I suppose I can tell it again. Voila! Here, take a look at this. I just happen to have a picture for the Grand Prix with me. Just look at this fabulous stage. That is the first stage I ever flew on. I flew right over the audience. The crowd erupted into applause. At that time, I thought to myself that I could die right then and die a happy man. I'll never forget how I felt that night, the emotions, the acclaim. Whoa, or wow. By the way, I think everyone who is a performer should get to experience that feeling. I just wish I could explain that to the other people in the circus. That's incredible, Max. I want a trophy too. Hey, Nick, how about you buy me a trophy? That's not how you earn a trophy, Maya. My sweeties, you can have this picture of my triumph. Just make sure you show it to all the other members of the circus. Watch and learn. That's what you should tell them. Learn how to get thrown in jail? Okay, Phoenix. Grand Prix added to the court record. Alrighty then. Well, that's interesting. So we did get something new. So it wasn't like going here was a complete waste just yet. But before we begin, I actually want to present this to you just to see what you have to say about it. I'm normally fabulous, but in this picture, I'm the king of the world. I even got a fabulous trophy and super fabulous bust. That's really cool. I wouldn't mind seeing your trophy someday. If you want to see one of my awards, you should just go to the cafeteria. The cafeteria? You mean the one inside the circus tent? Of course! The trophy isn't there, but the bust that I won is. The bust that I won is. It's in the cafeteria? We were just there yesterday. Nick, did you see a bus anywhere inside the cafeteria? No, we didn't. Interesting. Small seasoning bottle, please. Okay, he doesn't have anything to say about this. That's amazing. And the wooden box? Nope, nothing to say about this either. Actually, what do you have to say about Money the Monkey? Nope, nothing to say about that either. Alright, well that's that. You've already overused your 7 seconds of fame. A bit more than Beats' 2 seconds of fame from Eternal Sonata was less than Max's 7 seconds of fame, but you never know. I don't know why I said you never know, but anyway, December 29th, Very Big Circus, Big Top. Huh? Where's Regina? I don't know. But if she's with the tiger, but if she's with that tiger, I don't want to find out. Let's hurry up and get out of here. Nick, you're kind of a chicken, aren't you? No, I'm allergic to wild tigers. Right. Something looks different about this. I'm not quite sure what. Maybe I'm just making stuff up. The seats are so, yeah, okay. I guess I am just making stuff up. It's just, like, I feel like something about this looks different to me for some reason. I don't know. Maybe it's just because I'm seeing this again for, like, actually paying attention to it for, like, the 1 millionth time. I'm actually noticing something different about it. Well, that's that, I suppose. That's everything here. We've already done pretty much all the examination that we can anyway, so. We're not going to move just yet because we're pretty much at the end of the episode. So, you know, I'm just going to sit here and ramble for the next 30 seconds or so before we end this episode off with an awkward pause or a lawkward pause, whichever you prefer. I know some people like to say quawkward pause. That's kind of a weird way to say things, but, you know, some people do say that. I mean, awkward pause, quawkward pause, lawkward pause. I mean, those are valuable ways of saying awkward in certain cultures or languages that don't exist in real life, but yeah. I have no idea what I'm talking about, so I'm just going to shut up. Awkward pause. See you guys in the next episode.